I'll ask you this, Skip. On Sunday, did he validate his Buffalo's being the first choice, in your opinion?
Kerry, Stephen A., no, he did not. This is a great kid. I know Kerry has been won over by him because he sat across from us at the desk.
This is
Am I
true.
right about that?
I am a huge fan.
And that's okay.
Yeah, but she seems won over on him for a different reason. I'm just saying.
Well, excuse me. What do you mean different reasons, Stephen A.?
We all know exactly what he means.
What?
He's a handsome young man.
You keep talking about. I'm just, all right, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not hating on that. I'm just telling you. I'm just pointing out something. That's all.
Oh, okay.
He's a good-looking kid. He has great charisma.
That's
he walks into the room, and you know he is in that room. Now, despite all that, I will say he did look pretty good yesterday. But I also think it was no coincidence that his headset malfunctioned, so he couldn't hear his new coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett, especially during the 95-yard drive at the end of the first half. And I'm assuming, I didn't watch closely enough to know this, but I'm assuming that was against backup Colts defenders. But 95 yards worth, EJ got to call his own plays. So he's going on what he wanted to do and had the confidence he could execute those plays. I still say, despite the fact that he's a great kid and I think he's a good leader, I watched him a lot at Florida State, and I still have my doubts about his accuracy, number one, consistent accuracy, and his ability to sustain drives in key situations without making the one critical mistake that you can't make. So, again, I have my doubts, and I will still say, after what I saw on Friday night from Matt Barkley, that's the quarterback who should have gone first in the draft. I loved what he did the other night, Stephen A. I like how he operated the Chip Kelly offense. I would not hold it against Chip Kelly if he closed his eyes and went with Matt Barkley this year. I doubt he will do that because Michael Vick makes a lot more experience sense. But Matt Barkley is a steal. He was the quarterback steal of the draft to me.
Well, first of all, let's stay on subject. The Philadelphia Eagles went 8-8 and then went 4-12 last year. After the 2 years they've given the city of Philadelphia, they don't need to be starting off with a rookie. Michael Vick has to deliver. He should be in the starting lineup. Now let's get to the Bills and E.J. Manuel. Listen, I like the kid. I'll say it for Kerry and you. His presence. He walks into a room. Yep. You know he's there. You know he's a good-looking kid. He's incredibly composed. You just look at him and you just see something that's bright. He illuminates. He really, really just shines. There's something about him. There's no doubt about it. I didn't see that this weekend. Okay. I saw a Bills team with starters going up against the second unit for that final drive of the first half when EJ went, what was it, 9 or 10 for 68 yards? But that was against the Indianapolis. I'm sorry, that was with the Buffalo Bills starting lineup going up against the second unit of the Indianapolis Colts. I saw a dude that, you know, he threw the ball well enough. He was decent. He definitely showed that, you know, that he's fleet of foot, that he can run. He's got some legs with him, some athleticism. We saw all of that. I'm just saying I need to see more. Can you read defenses? When it gets complicated, come the regular season, can you figure things out on the fly? When you don't have the license to freelance and operate to your own beat, and you got to listen to a coordinator in your ear, calling plays, audibling, making adjustments on the fly, can you do that? These are questions about him coming out of Florida State. I know Jimbo Fisher raved about him when he came on the show with us, and I get that, and I appreciate it. But at the same time, I need to see it. I need to see it more because I'm not sold on the Bills. I mean, I like Spiller. I like him a lot. But there's not much about this team that I find fascinating, to be quite honest with you. I think the Bills are going to suffer this year, too. But we'll see what happens. EJ definitely is an upgrade because you compete with Kevin Cobb. I mean, there's nothing to worry about there. This man can't stay healthy to save his life. I mean, you slip on a mat and hurt your knee. You ain't get hurt on the football field. I mean, he got hurt on a mat, a daggone rubber mat. Hurt him. So I'm not trying to hear that. Okay? EJ's going to get the job by default. Wow. It's clearly his team. They're going to have some growing pains. He's got an upside, but I didn't see enough to sit there and have me oohing and ahhing over him. No, I'm not going that far. Not yet.
Apologies to Kerry Champion, but I can tell you for a fact that the New England Patriots will enjoy it if E.J. Manuel is the starter on opening day against New England.
Well, listen, Florida State products. Obviously, they're making fun of me, but let's talk about Florida State products. Stephen A., he and Christian Ponder, in your opinion, who will be the better NFL quarterback? I know you haven't seen much of EJ, but if you had to guess.
Between EJ and Christian Ponder?
That's the question.
Listen,
you're stuck.
I would probably go with EJ right now. Listen, listen. I'm not sold on Ponder.
Okay.
I really am. I do tell you this. I think as long as he's hanging with his wife, he's got a career in television. I'll give him that.
Okay, listen.
I'll give him that. But I will tell you, outside of that, I'm not sold on him. I mean, listen, man. Listen, this dude is in the same division as Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit. He's got Adrian Peterson in the backfield. That helps take some of the pressure off. I got to see more. I'm not trying to just dismiss Ponder like he can't be an NFL quarterback. He's no Tebow. He can actually throw the football a little bit, but I'm not sold on him yet. And EJ, to me, let's see what he can do.